Throughout history, humanity has imagined sharing Earth with other beings. From ancient myths of gods and spirits to modern tales of aliens and artificial intelligence. But we rarely consider the messy, complex reality of sharing a planet with another naturally evolved, intelligent species. Could we coexist peacefully? Or would we repeat the brutal patterns of history? Welcome to Parallel, a mix of storytelling and thought-provoking what-if scenarios, combining narrative fiction and analysis that includes real-world science, philosophy, and potential real-world implications. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment so that you do not miss out on the next episode. Because, one reality, says T-Boom, is never enough.
This can't be human, not with that structure. The angles, the scale, it's deliberate, designed. But by whom? Not ruins, not erosion. These are recent. They're new, fresh edges. No signs of weathering, no human footprint, no record. How did we miss this for so long? That's symbolic art, that's language. They're communicating, they're organizing. Oh my God, they're intelligent. Another intelligent species, here, on Earth. All this time, we always thought we were alone. The only ones who built, who dreamed, who reasoned. But this changes everything. How do I even begin to tell the world? We're not the sole inheritors of this planet anymore. We never were, and now we'll have to share it.
But first, we need to take a look back at when we did share Earth. At one point in history, Homo sapiens were not the only intelligent hominids. Neanderthals, Denisovans, Homo floresiensis, and even Homo naledi once walked this planet. Evidence suggests that Neanderthals had complex language capabilities. They crafted tools and art. They cared for their sick and buried their dead. In short, they were intelligent. Yet Homo sapiens survived, and the others didn't. Whether through direct conflict, competition for resources, climate change, or even interbreeding, the outcome was the same. We remained, and they vanished. This isn't just a historical footnote. It's a warning. Now, what about humanity's track record with otherness? Even among our own species, differences have often been met with fear, prejudice, and violence. Consider these: the wars that have happened over skin color, genocides based on religion, and of course, discrimination due to language or culture. If we struggle to live peacefully with people who look and think like us, how would we handle beings that are truly alien, yet share our level of intelligence? The odds, if history is any guide, aren't that great? In investigating today's current attitudes, we must hold up a mirror. Despite globalization and the internet making the world smaller, we still see refugee crises, rising nationalism, xenophobic movements. In recent years, some have come to vilify tolerance as mere wokeness, perhaps because, in certain cases, society tried to force acceptance faster than understanding could catch up. These attitudes suggest that if another intelligent species appeared tomorrow, many humans would see them as threats, not as potential partners. And vice versa. The new species might also view us with the same level of suspicion. After all, it's their world too. Before we go further, we have to ask, what do we even mean by intelligent? Is intelligence the ability to use language, tool-making, emotional complexity, the capacity for abstract thought, cooperation, or something else entirely? If the new species didn't speak verbal languages, or didn't build cities, or prioritized emotions over technology? Would we even recognize them as intelligent? Or would we dismiss them the way humans once dismissed the mental capabilities of animals like dolphins, elephants, and crows? Maybe intelligence is broader than we imagine. And if so, respect would be the first and hardest lesson. Could we evolve fast enough to see a new species as equals? Or would our old habits, defining intelligence by human-like traits, doom the relationship from the start? Now imagine, what if the new beings weren't just intelligent? What if they were more intelligent than humans? Their technology could surpass ours in ways we can't fathom. They might view our wars, pollution, and infighting as childish. They could outthink, outbuild, and outmaneuver humanity politically, economically, and socially. Would we try to compete, resist, submit? The painful truth is that humans have never been good at accepting inferiority. Even among ourselves, national rivalries and ideological supremacy have sparked endless conflict. Could we accept being the second smartest species on our own planet? Or would resentment boil into violence? Alternatively, what if they were slightly less advanced? They might have tribal societies. They could have rich oral traditions, but no advanced technology. They might live in harmony with nature in ways we've forgotten. Would humanity feel a paternalistic duty to guide them, in the same way colonizers once felt about indigenous peoples? Would we exploit them, enslave them, or wipe them out in the name of progress? History suggests it's a real possibility. The ethics of such a situation would be profound, and humanity would be forced to confront its darkest instincts. Interestingly, modern science is bringing us closer to these dilemmas even without alien beings. Projects to uplift animal intelligence through genetic modification or brain-computer interfaces are underway. Some researchers talk about giving dolphins or great apes enhanced communication abilities. Experiments in de-extinction might bring back extinct hominids someday. AI developments mean we might soon coexist with synthetic intelligences. And of course, Elon Musk's Neuralink that is creating a brain interface, who knows what direction that will end up going in. In each case, the same question applies. Can we share the Earth respectfully, or only as dominators? But it's not all bleak. If humanity could overcome fear, if we could see difference as beauty, understand intelligence as diverse, embrace cooperation over domination, then Earth could become something greater. A shared civilization enriched by multiple perspectives, philosophies, arts, and sciences. Imagine joint councils of species, hybrid architecture blending our technologies, new art forms and languages born of collaboration. It's a fragile hope, but it's real. All throughout this episode, we've asked ourselves how humanity might respond to the arrival or revelation of another intelligent species. We've looked back at our evolutionary past, our troubled present, and speculated about a shared future. But maybe we need to change just one word. What if, instead of species, we simply said cultures? Because in truth, we already share this Earth with people who look different, speak differently, pray differently, love differently. And yet, even now in our own time, we struggle to live together peacefully. We vilify understanding as weakness, dismiss compassion as naivety, and reduce tolerance to a buzzword we accuse others of pushing too far, too fast. We are a fractured planet, not because we must be, but because we choose not to listen. What if we put the same effort into coexisting with each other as we imagine we'd need to? to share this world with a whole new species? What if, instead of fear or dominance, we chose humility and curiosity? Because if we can't live alongside different cultures of our own kind, how can we ever hope to live with something truly other? Maybe the first step toward that better world isn't preparing for aliens or other sentient species, but learning, finally, to live with ourselves. So the question we must ask isn't, what if they come? It's, can we even do this with each other? Thank you so much for listening in to this episode of Parallel. If you have an idea for a future episode, drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel grow its audience. Until the next episode, remember, one reality is never enough.